I'm Jewish, I'm Israeli, my mother's Israeli, I have family there. And honestly, we're in pain. Our community was attacked.
Dr. Elizabeth Midlarski has been a professor of psychology at Columbia University's Teacher College for 28 years.
My main area is really altruism, compassion, caring.
Wednesday afternoon, her office walls were spray painted with symbols of hate.
I opened my door and right in front of me was a big red swastika. And I was, to put it mildly, shocked. And then there was one on another wall, and then there was the word on a third wall.
Midlarski has written extensively about the Holocaust throughout her career.
I'm writing chapters and articles, but not exactly the kind of thing that should get people incensed.
But sadly, this vandalism does not surprise her.
Are you surprised? You know, bias is going up, especially against Jews.
While crime is down citywide, the NYPD reports hate crimes has actually gone up 12% compared to this time last year, with anti-Semitic crimes spiking 29%.
I don't get frightened because I feel vulnerable for the first time in my life.
The professor called police but continued teaching her classes for the day. She says the outpouring of support from students helped get her through.
They've said that they're really with me, that they love me, and that they support me. It's beautiful. That part of it has been quite beautiful.
The professor says this isn't the first time her office has been targeted. She says 10 years ago, anti-Semitic flyers were put in her mailbox. From Morningside Heights, Allie Bauman, CBS 2 News.
Well, since the beginning of the conflict in the Middle East, Jewish students on college campuses say anti-Semitism is getting worse.
Yeah, some of those students at Columbia University are now speaking out. Fox 5's Briella Tomasetti joins us from outside the university in Morningside Heights with the very latest. Briella, what's going on?
Yeah, Janet Shani, good morning to both of you. The Anti-Defamation League has reported a nearly 400% increase in anti-Semitism since that war began on October 7th. The rise in hate rhetoric and the fear associated with it has become even more pronounced on college campuses.
Every day as I walk on campus, I feel dehumanized, I feel unheard, I feel unsafe, I feel abandoned.
As war rages on in the Middle East, there are growing tensions here at home, not only out on the streets during protests, but on college campuses where administrators are under increased pressure to address anti-Semitism.
With my own eyes, I have witnessed Columbia students resort to base bigotry. I've seen them parrot foul anti-Semitic tropes. The university's response has not been action, but empty statements.
Yesterday, a group of students from Columbia University and Barnard College held a press conference calling on their schools to do more to keep them safe. No politicians, lobbyists, or school faculty members were present.
The Jews. Those words were said not here on Amsterdam, not on Broadway. Those words were said in Jerome Green Hall, Columbia's law school building.
Jewish students say they've been subjected to dozens of anti-Semitic incidents on campus over the past few weeks. Among those incidents, a swastika was painted on a campus building and an Israeli student was physically attacked.
We are fighting with each other. I don't feel safe.
Students are accusing Columbia University of failing to respond to those threats or issue any consequences. They're calling for hate speech and violence to be enforced on campus and for more discussions on anti-Semitism. The university responded with a series of letters reading in part, "When this type of speech is unlawful or violates university rules, it will not be tolerated. We're using every available tool to keep our community safe, and that includes protecting our Jewish students from anti-Semitic discrimination or harassment."
Today, a large rally held this evening at Columbia University. Students there telling us they are protesting the anti-Semitism happening on campus and also around the country. They say it's important to keep the stories alive about what they're going through, but also what Israel experienced from day one of the war.
I don't know. I'm gonna do the first 2 days.
Excuse me. Hi, have you seen any signs of anti-Semitism in Columbia?
I don't know. I've been too busy with work to be noticing. Look, yeah, it's been inside.
different side feel of it.
Pre-colonization.
I wonder if you go into the street.
Alright, let's just go. We don't have to It doesn't even fit the rest of our shift.
Okay, no, you're right. I gotta call it.
Wait, what? That's so weird. Would you remember they blocked like that?
But your kids are in school during the week. It should be the opposite. Weekend should be free.
All them were the tourist management.
That's what we think too.
Especially on like the downtown. Like it might not even be like every 2 hours.
I know. Exactly.
2 hours traffic. So we heard you, so we thought, oh, I guess we can't get it either. And then this library's closed today. It's supposed to be open.
Excuse me, have you noticed any signs of anti-Semitism in Colombia?
Not right now.
But you heard on the news they're saying that Jewish...
Aiden, Rosalind, that way.
Sorry to hold you.
No, I don't know.
Jewish students are living in fear and they have to hide themselves. I don't see...
I don't believe it. But Colombia is cool.
It's not a big deal.
Excuse me, guys. Have you witnessed any anti-Semitism in Colombia? Thank you. Excuse me, guys. Have you witnessed any anti-Semitism in Colombia?
Not directly.
Thank you.
But thank you for asking.
God is my witness. I'll never be hungry again.
Excuse me, have you guys witnessed any anti-Semitism around here? Thank you. Excuse me. Hey man, have you noticed any sign of anti-Semitism in your travels? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's going on right now.
Yeah. I figure you going from door to door, you might see something. Thank you. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me.
Hello, sir.
You guys experience any anti-Semitism in your truck? Have you experienced any anti-Semitism? Every day, you said? I didn't see anything. The news is saying that Jewish people are living in fear because of anti-Semitism. The news is saying that Jewish people are living in fear of anti-Semitism. I went all around there. I'm asking everyone, where is it?
I really don't know. I don't see a damn thing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dr. Elizabeth Midlarski has been a professor of psychology at Columbia University's Teacher College for 28 years.
My main area is really altruism, compassion, caring.
Wednesday afternoon, her office walls were spray painted with symbols of hate.
I opened my door and right in front of me was a big red swastika. And I was, to put it mildly, shocked. And then there was one on another wall, and then there was the word.
The Anti-Defamation League has reported a nearly 400% increase in anti-Semitism since that war began on October 7th. The rise in hate rhetoric and the fear associated with it has become even more pronounced on college campuses.
Every day as I walk on campus, I feel dehumanized, I feel unheard, I feel unsafe, I feel abandoned. I feel dehumanized. I feel unheard. I feel unsafe. I feel abandoned.
Today, a large rally held this evening at Columbia University. Students there telling us they are protesting the anti-Semitism happening on campus and also around the country. They say it's important to keep the stories alive about what they're going through, but also what Israel experienced from day one of the war.